Welcome, Sagittarius. I hear it's good to be king today. That song came up this morning. It just came up again for you guys. So let's see where that goes. Welcome back. I am bringing all of my astrological, my 12 sign reads to this channel under my name, Evelyn Stainthorpe, because it is a general reading. It's for everyone, not just the twin flames. And I still have my twin flame channel, and I'll do my twin flame videos over there, just so you're aware. And I have the Heart Oracle we're going to pull in a minute. And I have my Fortunes Oracle here to set the tone. We have Rider Waite for both the main read and the clarifiers here. Okay, so this is for Sagittarius. We're going into Libra season now, so the end of September to the beginning of October for Sagittarius. I'm curious to see what's going on for you guys. Oh, interesting. I'm wearing these colors actually. I just noticed that. So we have this kind of like that really pretty bubblegum pink and navy blue. There may be something specific about those colors for you today. All right, I did pre-shuffle all these decks, okay, just so you know. Here we go, Sag. All right, we have the star, beautiful, and there's that blue again. So the blue star, and that usually references Sirius. But we're also dealing with some other energies right now. Hard times are over. Look forward to an abundance of happiness, enthusiasm, and positivity, which is very Sagittarius. It's also 29, which is the Three of Wands. So the whole card is like a gift from the stars, which is also a book by Elena Denon that might be coming up, all about extraterrestrials. And then we have goals here too with the 13, which is the death card or transition. Maybe you're dealing with money right now, but this really has to do with going for the gold, the unity consciousness, your psychic abilities, your ability to connect directly to source and others. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. And maybe some of you are involved with the Olympics as well. Could be going on since we have the star there with the gold as well. So, and there's Scorpio with that card as well. The underlying energy is the Lovers and the 18, which is the moon. So there may be some romance here. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. Okay, let's put these guys up here. Setting the tone. We're going to pull the hearts too. This one's been giving me a little bit of trouble here. It doesn't want to stay up. Stay. Thank you. All right, and so for the heart cards here, I have to go double check the box. I don't know if these are called the Heart Oracle. I can't remember. It could be something else. I have to double check on that. They're not the easiest cards to shuffle there, but I have pre-shuffled. So let's go ahead for Sagittarius. What is your message here? All right, we have a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. What a beautiful message. And criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Beautiful. The bottom of the deck is a secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Very interesting. So there's definitely some love there. That's been coming up with all the reads pretty much in different ways. Let's see where these might stay here. Okay. Okay. So going for the gold. Sagittarius, September to October 2023. September to October 2023 for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. It's gorgeous here. We've had a great week of just beautiful breezy days. Very sunny, beautiful days. So you might want to remind yourself of what you're grateful of now. One more. Okay, by the way, we started at 150, which is the 1 of the Magician and the 50 of the 10 of Cups. The ultimate emotional happiness, especially of the family. And let's see what's going on now. It's also the 15, though, which is the devil or the shadow. That can represent Capricorn energies as well. So let's see what's going on with Sagittarius. Sagittarius, September to October 2023. Sagittarius, it's good to be king. That dropped as soon as I said that. All right, first card out for you is the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So things might have slowed down a little bit, or perhaps a turn of events, perhaps things not going in your favor, or just slower than you're used to. You're a fire sign. You know, you like things to go quick. So let's see what that is. That's also for me is Libra energy, for me. Okay. Some other energies might come up with that as well. The challenge here is the Nine of Pentacles. And this is the single person or sovereign person who's attached, who has everything they need. Perhaps all that they need is someone to share it with. Or, like I said, this person could be with someone, but they're very independent as well. So this is a catch. And this energy is saying you're challenged by this catch, or maybe you're challenged by your own sovereignty or getting single. The foundation for you is the Ten of Swords reversed. And for me, this is the Bliss card because all the pain is being released. So the worst is over for sure here. This cycle of the mind is over. Or maybe it's long been over, but you're finally cutting it off. And that is the place of bliss. And then the recent past here for you is the Strength card. So being strong. This could be dancing between your masculine and feminine, manifesting your dreams, taming the inner beast. Perhaps if you're a feminine, you're taking care of a pet here, or taming your own inner beast. Or if you're a masculine, perhaps could be a partner, a mother or a daughter who's taking care of a pet, or taming your beast, or perhaps taming theirs. But there could be a pet there involved. And again, we have Leo upright and Libra reversed. And then crowning is the Eight of Cups upright, which is walking away to go within. You're leaving behind all this emotional energy here. And we're kind of mid-moon right now between the new moon, working towards the full moon here. Okay, so I think we're past crescent though, but right around mid-cycle. So looking for that missing piece, but willing to leave behind everything. It looks like everything's been put in a row. It's all organized. And this could just be taking a hike at night as well. Wanting to know what more there is from this life, perhaps. What's coming up for you is the Four of Pentacles reversed. You may be, putting it all out there for someone, laying all your cards on the table. Perhaps wanting to fix up the house or make amends with somebody, or just mending things. That could be even sewing. But letting go. You might not have a lot of money to spend, but willing to put it out to fix things, right? Or to just make everything apparent. Put it all out there and go from there. You see yourself as the Ace of Cups reversed, so you might feel pressured or triggered. You might feel overwhelmed. This could be a breakup as well. You could be crying or purging. This can be any liquids coming out. Maybe you're peeing too much or sweating too much, or perhaps vomiting if you're sick. But it's probably more about overwhelm or feeling pushed to the emotional limit right here. And it could be in a breakup, although that doesn't seem to be the theme right here, but there is an ending of pain here. What's around you or how others might see you is the Page of Wands. Very curious and inspired here, ready to start something new, very passionate about it, but it's very small or immature right now, just beginning, in the beginning stages. Or this could be a child who's a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. It could be a pet as well. This could be a new seed as well, whether that's a person or an idea. And then here, the block for you is the Ten of Wands reversed, which for me is the Atlas card reversed. It's about dumping that load, dumping burdens and responsibilities. Perhaps you kept carrying it too long and then you hurt yourself, so you were forced to dump that load. Or is this a confession, right? Did you lose weight? That could be as well. But this may be a block for you. I mean, this person could be retired as well. And maybe you have a very strong work ethic. And maybe you're worried about that with somebody else. And what's coming down the road here is the Knight of Pentacles. And if they're coming down the road, someone else is carrying them, or they're doing it very slowly. They might be scared. So, and again, here's that coming down the road. Somebody's walking at night over here. And this person may be patiently waiting for them all night to the morning, or stuck. This person may not be able to function until this person arrives. And again, not able to function, or perhaps scared to go forward, right? Not having any balls. I was just getting someone cutting off your balls. And then it's what's connecting to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read is the Page of Swords reverse, which is really immature communication, right? That could be cutting someone off, silent treatment, lying, spying, rumors, kids mouthing off, or just having a potty mouth, or again, them lying. But this is really immature. And with this card, it could just be the energy of this one unable to communicate. Because again, it's like they're paralyzed, unable to function. It could be a disability. It could be someone's not working, someone's being stubborn. But, the slowness has slowed down to a halt. And what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Ace of Wands, which is new passion coming in, new growth, new creativity. But where is it coming from? Let's see if there's helpful. It's coming from perhaps meditation or sleep or rest, taking a break, or perhaps laying something to rest, or prayer. Finding new passion from meditating perhaps, or just getting enough rest. Maybe you've been working a lot, but I feel like that's ending here, because that's not what I'm getting here. And finally able to get rest. Maybe someone's retiring. Maybe you're retiring here. So we'll see. Let's see what, I'm going to pull a few extra cards in case I need them for the end. All right. The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups reversed. So there may have been a rejection, some jealousy here. This could be a moody young person here. This could be someone who's trying to schmooze everybody, right, to get them to love them, but they don't really love anybody. They're just working it. It's like the Wands player is all, the one night stand type of person. This one is trying to play your emotions. Okay, so we have, let's see where we want to go back to. All right, there's some kind of big announcement or judgment, a wake-up call here. This is also Aquarius energy, so there's that too of enlightenment, a wake-up call, a light bulb moment here, big one here, big. They're both major arcana right next to each other. So some kind of wake-up call. This could be Pisces or Capricorn. We have Aquarius there for me. And then this could be some about clinginess, dark night of the soul. This could be a death that already happened and you're dealing with it. This can be a near-death experience here. And then after perhaps sitting on some money, time, or energy, now figuring out how to invest that. So perhaps there's some kind of announcement that you're clinging to regarding this information, and then an investment that was made. And again, we have Scorpio reversed here too. But it's an investment perhaps into a falling out in the past or bad memories from your childhood. This could be difficulty with your children and needing to invest time with them. Okay, but and needing to invest work as well. So this could be trying to save for the college funds for the kids, right? Needing to work and get everything organized. This can also be a falling out in the past. It doesn't have to be your children. It just could be memories of a negative past or your childhood coming up as well. And perhaps you're finding solace in your work. And by doing this, by being very steady and even in your work and not overdoing it, a big opportunity comes in here. Perhaps you want to sell your business and then an opportunity comes in. But who's it coming from? And can you trust this person? So, and it doesn't look like it. They're young, they're not mature, they're schmoozing here. So I don't know if I would trust that energy. All right, could be a Scorpio here in these cards. Leave that up there. And before the cards I showed you is the Queen of Wands. So I don't know if she has anything to do with it. She could be you, Sagittarius. She could be a Leo here. And like I said, we have Pisces or Capricorn. Aquarius is upright. That one's reversed. And then Scorpio is reversed as well in the underlying energies. That could be a Scorpio energy there. And let's see, if Libra reversed in your read, we have Leo upright. And then as far as characters, you know, we have everybody because we have Cups over here, Pentacles here, we have Wands over here. And there's Swords energy here too, just no specific people here, unless this Four of Swords is somebody's Swords energy, an air sign. So let's see how this goes. Definitely some ending of cycle here, right? This is a block for you, but this has already happened. So the bliss has come in, but can you let go of all the burdens you've been carrying, right? So a lot of people who are workaholics have a hard time doing this. This may also, maybe you feel like you need to lose weight or confess, and that's the hard thing to do. But somebody's excited here about it. They may feel overwhelmed or triggered. And we have two Knights reversed here. And Knights for me are just really, they have to do with moving energy. So it's that energy of youth and movement and get up and go, so to speak. So I don't often see the Knights as young children, but they can definitely be teenagers and 20s, perhaps 30s and 40s as well, or perhaps a grandparent who's acting really young. You know, it just depends on the other cards in the situation. But you do have two Knights, actually three, because you have the Dark Knight right there. The Dark Knight with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles all reversed. So there's really a lack of movement here, which, you know, fire signs don't like. But there is inspiration here, whether this is how other people see you or this is actually somebody in your energy right there next to you. So why is the Knight of Cups reversed for you as this is about to fall? We have the Moon, we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, we have the Strength card reversed. So, and here's the Strength card upright. So again, romance was coming up in your introductory cards there. So it could be romance, or this just could be howling at the moon at night with the Queen of Pentacles reversed, who is either ungrounded or she could be all about the money and security here. Right? There's a weakness coming up here. Perhaps she's sick, or the need for strength and courage. Again, a lack of courage here. So there's definitely that underlying energy there. Okay, so that Queen of Pentacles could reference this Knight of Pentacles reversed with this Knight of Cups reversed over here, which could be Scorpio. So it could have a Taurus and a Scorpio, which are each other's axes. So let's see. And we have Cancer coming up there as well as Leo reversed. And the Strength card in the recent past for Sagittarius. Okay, we have the Three of Cups upright and the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So again, like I said, somebody might have been overworking here, but not anymore. And people coming together to socialize. Perhaps this person was doing all the work while everybody else was kind of just talking with each other at work. And they were being strong. And it just wasn't working out. And that could be, you know, gossips in the office, or just, you know, people who just talk and they don't want to work. Or perhaps you saw work as a social occasion. That's the only time you got to socialize. So perhaps you didn't yell at people for doing that because it was the only time you got to socialize. But that ended up being a mistake because then they're really not doing their work. Trying to tame, and again, this could be someone who's trying to tame the beast, you know, not freak out at people who are socializing at work and not doing their jobs. And again, this could be this Knight of Cups over here as part of this Three of Cups group. But the Three of Cups is joy. And it could be joy with your work too. It could be someone who works overtime because they love their work. So, but it could be, you know, it's coming up with the Five of Wands reverse, which is ending conflict or a losing battle of too much work here, or things not working out. There's this energy of a star. This is the person who's satisfied, who always gets their way. The star, the healer, the dreamer, perhaps an Aquarius here. We're going to keep that in there, see if it comes up again. Yeah. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. And I wonder if that Page of Pentacles is this person here. So it could be like that star child who's a really good student. And maybe they're helping out at work or something like that. Or perhaps a student that you can't, this one you can yell at, right? This Knight of Pentacles might be a child who's not doing their work. But the Page of Pentacles is upright. They're really good students. So you might have two kids who are very different in that respect. But, you can't yell at the Page of Pentacles because they're doing what they're supposed to do. So why is the Ten of Swords reversed in the underlying energy there, the foundation? And we have the Nine of Swords upright. So there was a lot of stress or worry or sleepless nights. This can be having nightmares, or that the situation is a nightmare. And this person may be looking at you sideways, like, what's wrong with you? Or this is the Emperor trying to end the nightmare and it's finally over. But it was a long time coming. It took a long time. This could be a Libra energy. So we have Aries and Libra right here with the Emperor. So that could be one person or two people. But it's probably the same person there. And then they're with Scorpio and Aquarius, which were coming up over here. And there's Sagittarius coming in. All right, so you have the Dark Knight coming in from this way, Sagittarius coming in from this way. Oh, this doesn't have to be Sagittarius, but it typically is that energy. That could be a Leo here too. But there's some kind of announcement, and everyone's kind of swarming in to hear what they have to say. This could be a wake-up call. Maybe someone's piping in music and everyone's really excited outside to hear music, that kind of thing. But it is a wake-up call. And this could be an Aquarius getting attention, because the Aquarius is the only upright card in the underlying energy. So why is the wheel reversed? Okay, we have this Page of Wands reversed with issues at work or school. And here's this Page of Wands upright now. Right? Maybe this person's not a good student and they're frustrated. And this could be any place of co-creation, whether it's work or school, church, the gym, an art center, whatever. They could be just frustrated with what they're doing. Just things aren't going in their favor right now, right? The flow isn't good. Feeling stuck. Needing to come clean or get clean or ask questions or perhaps clean up their act or need to clean up their room. So is this at school or at home? Perhaps there's pressure on this person to get to clean up their act at home, or are they putting the pressure on themselves? But perhaps, they've been the sneaky one who doesn't like to do their homework. And that could be an adult as well, who's acting like a child, who's frustrated. Right? Their energy could be all over the place, which is causing the slowdown. And this just could be a slowdown at school or work. After the beginning of the school year, things are starting to slow down a bit. It's not so intense, but there is frustration there. But now they're upright, so it's better now. Okay, but we also have the Page of Swords here. And there's some sadness or loss. There's grief here. Or perhaps just, again, frustration of feeling that you're not good enough, or you're not, maybe you can't do the work. But again, it's all this child energy about this. So it feels like school, because this is that first month of school. The challenge is the Nine of Pentacles. And this cluster F just flew out, but it's beautiful. All right, so the challenge here is this perfect person, or perhaps your own sovereignty, or your need to be single. And there's this big offer that came up over here before, but it's coming from this Knight of Cups reversed to the Magician. And now, how did the Knight of Cups get on this side of this? Ah, see, the Knight of Cups is reversed over here because they're offering this because it's going to filter through to them. That's interesting. So this, the Magician can be any sign really. But if the card is just representing a sign, that would be Gemini, perhaps Virgo. I get Aries with that card sometimes as well. But this is the challenge here, which is really positive. Getting on the other side of this good thing coming in. Or maybe getting on the good side of this Nine of Pentacles person. Right? Getting this offer to make magic. This could be a teacher at school too. That could be a doctor or some kind of professional. You could be at Cirque du Soleil seeing a magic show, literally. And the show The Thorns has been coming up, which is about Jesus. And then getting this new start or boost, time, money, energy, or help from someone, whether it's the Knight of Cups reversed or not, but perhaps this Knight of Cups reversed is a different person than this person. They're offering this time, money, and energy, or even a new life, to make magic or to buy these tools here. So they have all their tools on board, and then they can be upright and go forward with being love, right? They don't feel like they can be love until everything's in order, until they have all the tools that they need, right? They don't feel like they can be completely independent until they have those tools. And those could be just psychological, emotional tools, spiritual tools, or literal tools. The money to pay for the tools, to get a job, so that you can then be love and do what you love to do. So this is the challenge. So, and we have the Ace of Cups reversed over here, and this could also be not loving yourself first. Crowning here is the Eight of Cups, upright, walking away within for Sagittarius, September to October, September-October 2023. There we go. Interesting. So this landed on the floor like this, sideways. So this is the like the challenge here for this. So this is starting over, right? Not finishing the cycle, but starting over instead, knowing that it's not going to pan out for you. But you're not bored anymore. And so let's see, what is the challenge here? The challenge is the Two of Swords. So it's like this, right? Starting over, but having to keep it to yourself. That might be hard because you like to talk. So that could be coming up. Walking away, right? Deciding what you want to do, going within, and knowing you want to start over, but not telling anyone, keeping your energy clear. You want to manifest, so you don't want to disperse that energy. And also you may need to detox before you do this. So that was the energy there in order to find peace, right? Because the family might end up being unhappy. You may be leaving something. You might be leaving a lover, okay? Which may include children. Or perhaps moving to peace, away from an unhappy family or an ending of an emotional situation, because your lover has a soulmate. That can be as well, right? So and you could be on guard. And that's definitely Saggy energy there. So why is the Four of Pentacles reversed here? And again, this is coming up. All right, so there is affection, great affection here for a soulmate or your children, but there's an ending of an emotional cycle here. And there's not a lot of money to invest in fixing things or making amends. This could be a very unhappy family as well because of a lover. Maybe you don't like the person your child is dating as well, but they're definitely a soulmate here. They don't have a lot of money, right? Maybe you don't want your young person to get married because they're too young, but they are soulmates here. And again, this wounded warrior here has put a lot of energy and effort into whatever, and they're on guard here regarding this. Whether this is a person in the relationship because their parents don't want them to be in the relationship, or whether this is the person outside of this connection here who doesn't like it. But that's definitely could be Saggy energy. You see yourself, and this could be someone who's helping out, but they don't have a lot to give financially, and they may be kind of on guard about it and pissed off. But maybe they felt pressured to help out, to help fix things. Or maybe you did. All right, so again, feeling pushed here. Why do you have the Ace of Cups reversed? People are seeing you inspired. Maybe people know that you do your best when you're under pressure. Because the worst is over. There's big energy coming in here. And there's bliss. But you feel pressured by this, but also inspired here. Or perhaps someone around you is helping you stay inspired. The Ace of Cups reversed. All right, so this just fell in my lap. All right, dreams coming true, healing, an Aquarius perhaps. And there's that star student here, right? The student of life, or perhaps an intern, someone who loves looking at the details, and that can reference Virgo energy as well. And this is someone who knows how to break patterns, or, you know, drop the act and get serious or start something new, pushing this out of the way. No more performing, no more juggling, dropping the facade, right? To break patterns here, right? Because this is someone distracting people from what's really going on in the background there. And they're dropping that. Or they're not able to keep up the facade with this person. They're too smart for that. And that's you. Right? Sagittarius is that. It's like Kung Fu, right? You're the student of life. But there could be a split here for sure. So there's an unhappy family. Or there could be dysfunction or loss in the family. But this is definitely a divide or split, or one big lie within this family. And will this star student have enough money still to finish their education? Could be coming up as well. Why is the Page of Wands around you? You have the King of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles reversed. So again, there's some kind of financial or practical inequity here. This could be feeling scammed as well. It's not fair. But perhaps he's not sharing because he's upright. He's still stable here. He's still got his wealth. But he's not sharing because maybe in the downturn, he doesn't know if his funds are going to bounce back. Perhaps he's lost a lot and now can't afford what he initially had offered to the kids, that kind of energy. Perhaps feeling it's not fair, but he's still very stable there. And he may be walking away and within to think about it and not wanting to get hounded about it, you know. You have to let him come to his own conclusions in his own time. And that could be you as the King of Pentacles. I don't know. Because we have an Emperor here, which could be the King of Pentacles. And then we have you in your Cups energy of feeling overwhelmed. But you're coming up with Earth energy too here. And there could be Aquarius here, but not necessarily. And then there's fire over here. And is that you or somebody else around you, a child? So again, definitely the King of Pentacles not wanting to be pressured by the truth. Right, all the reasons why. It's like, no, leave me alone. Things aren't good right now. Everything's out of balance. Things are slow. You have to let me think on it. And then the block here is, I don't know, being able to retire. Or put down your wounds, lose weight, confess. What is that 10 of Wands? Right, because it's not, the 9 of Wands is guarding all those wands they've been doing for so long. Are they holding on to their wounds? Or are they just trying to finish a project that was really long term and they're just exhausted, they're tired of it? So here it is, the block is about putting all those wands down. Getting to the 10, you're not going to be able to sustain that for very long. And this wants to come out right here. Okay, so this could be drama at home, an unstable home. This could be a move, a visit. The party is over and people are resisting that. The drama of the end of the summer perhaps and going back to school could be coming up as well. And there again is Scorpio reversed again. And this also could be after a move, just being exhausted and not wanting to do anymore. Maybe just wanting to retire and do nothing. And that could just be a temporary thing, right? Getting rest. So the Knight of Pentacles for Sagittarius, September to October. Oh, double Taurus right here, both reversed. So both Scorpio and Taurus are reversed energies. So it's not good for Scorpio-Taurus energy. And that might be what's slowing things down here. And that could be Libra and Sagittarius with that card. But there's emotional energy there too. So with the Knight of Pentacles, I would say for sure that is a Taurus energy. There could be a divorce. This could also be a mother who just got discharged from the hospital. But they are stubborn or slow, or, you know, it could be someone who's not well. But other than that, it's not a good energy either way, because if you're not well, that's not good. But there's, that could be a tainted leader as well. Maybe they can't work because something happened at work, or they're just getting discharged from the hospital. But that can be someone with alternative belief systems. It can be breaking a contract. Perhaps this Knight of Pentacles wants to get out of this contract, and they have to, and they don't want to be, and you don't want to be pushed about it, or this King of Pentacles doesn't want to be pushed about it. The Emperor here, he may need to think about it, and here could be the Emperor and the Empress could be divorced or getting a divorce, and this could be children of them. They could be grown children, or they could be grandchildren that are dealing with the Emperor and the Empress. But the main cards aren't about the Emperor and the Empress, although they are upright and reversed. And they could be divorced. And he's schooling the golden goose, right? So it's like the Emperor's protecting the golden child. And then we have the Page of Swords reversed. Is he going to protect the other kids? Or is the Emperor just favoring the Page of Pentacles? Because they want to hone them to come work for them, you know, that kind of thing, the legacy. But what about the other children? The Page of Swords. Page of Swords. And that can represent like a teacher and a principal at school as well. Page of Swords reversed. All right, with the Sun. Okay, so this, the Page of Swords. You know, again, that could be just no communication at all, or they are lying and being really immature, but they could just be drained. Their energy, again, the kids are the crazy kids right here, are moving to peace, perhaps getting some vacation, or maybe they're draining on vacation, perhaps going to the beach or going on water here or on a trip to recover, to feel better, perhaps after an illness or a hospitalization. And then here is the King of Cups upright. So this definitely could have been someone who is ill here and just checking out of the hospital. But there's some negative communication there. Or even though they're out now, they don't want to really talk to people because they still are tired. You know, it could have been someone just gave birth and they don't feel like talking right now. They're still moving to peace, but they're doing well. They're recovering. And this could be, you know, the partner, that could be a relative there who's doing the communication for them until they feel up to it. Anyway, there's new passion here coming in, perhaps just some thoughtfulness coming in from other people, from a meditative place or a place of rest. Let's see what that has to do with all of this for Sagittarius. Okay, there could be a secret passion here. And this is a 5D connection here. And twin flames has come up for 2 of the signs already. It came up definitely for Libra and Scorpio. I can't remember for Virgo. Virgo was my first read out. I might actually do it again because I haven't been doing these reads for a long time. And that was my first one out. But yeah, twin flames doesn't usually come up, and it came up for both Libra and Scorpio. So there could be a secret passion here, and this could be a 5D connection, the Four of Swords, and that passion here. But this also could be a lack of integrity. It could be a lack of using their intuition, right? Needing to learn how to be quiet, to manifest perhaps. This also could be an aid that someone doesn't like, that's not working out. And needing to take the high road here. Maybe this is someone helping out, an aide or a nurse or a sister. And perhaps they did really help out, but perhaps they also need to move on and get a break. It's like this person offered, they came in to save the day, so to speak. And now this person's getting rest and is now able to perhaps return the favor, so to speak. So after this rest, we have the Three of Pentacles. Again, that can be work, school, any place of co-creation. It could be a small wedding, some kind of honoring here. You know, this could be looking at sketches to build a house. This could be the hospital and looking at x-rays. And again, someone resting, someone at rest at the hospital, but doing fine. Or again, taking a break from work or school because of whatever it is, an injury, an illness, or perhaps going through a breakup with the parents and the child perhaps needs some time to just rest. This, and again, facing fears here. You know, it's like going back to work to fight another day after getting rest. Or maybe you need to fight for this house that you're looking at. Maybe you need to, you know, might be a battle to get this, to stand your ground. And then all hell breaks loose with the Tower. And there's definitely war energy here. But he's got a smirk on his face. He likes to fight. He likes to trigger other people, and he could be triggering you. And there's that Scorpio energy again. So is somebody kicking everybody out? They've had enough? All right, this is some kind of sudden unnatural event. We have Scorpio and Capricorn, perhaps, you know, kicking out the ball and chain. They had enough of their devilish ways. Somebody's crown, somebody could blow their top, blow their crown, blow their mind. This could be mind-blowing sex as well. But it's a 5D energy. It's a twin flame energy, because the Five of Swords isn't, unless it's about angry sex, like people fight to have make-up sex because that's the only way they're attracted to each other. That could be that as well. But this isn't normal sex. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, which is an opportunity here. And this could just, the devil could just be that this is a Capricorn here. And they're not affected by the Scorpio over here. This could be Scorpio air sign energy. So what's going on with the Four of Swords at work? The Fool. The Fool is free. I'm free. And who's been coming up this week? Free from this person, or free from being stagnant? Free from fear or inability to function? And this could be both of these, right? The Fool and his loyal friend could be either someone's free from them, or this is these two finally free. Free from the workplace. Right, but we have this Knight of Pentacles reversed right there, which is probably a Taurus. And then we have the King of Swords reversed here, which could be, you know, any air sign there. But he's either just in negative self-talk, or he could be lying. He could be verbally abusive or out of his integrity. Maybe he's an air sign with Taurus in his chart, and he's now free. He could have Aries in his chart too. Or maybe an Aries is free from him, and he could be the one fighting right here. So right next to him is this awakening here, or perhaps an ego. And this could be Pisces or Capricorn energy. This is like a wake-up call. You know, somebody on the warpath. This could be a breakup, a breakdown, a break in, out, or through. It's a complete lack of movement, or again, on the warpath. It can be one of the two extremes. This also could be an alert to a car that's in the shop. I need to go pick it up. I actually picked up my car yesterday. That could be that as well. But there's definitely war energy here. You know, that's the war within, the tower within. And this could be this child worrying about a test, thinking the worst, but they're great students, so they do fine. So why is the tower here for Sagittarius? You're definitely coming up as this energy here. So suddenly investing time, money, and energy into the King of Wands. Or perhaps paying them back after lots of delays, and frustrated King of Wands. Finally putting out, you know, getting someone to do their work, or getting a child to do their homework. Or again, loaning someone your tools and then getting them back. Loaning someone money, getting it back. Loaning someone, you know, any effort. You promised if I did this for you, you would do this for me. And then finally them coming through. And actually and then the child, if it is a child, feeling that worthiness, right, of a good job, well done. But again, this could be just you starting over and feeling like a child again, finding a new avenue, a new expression, and you're excited about it, very curious about it. That Page of Pentacles, you know, the King of Wands can be you. And starting over, investing in yourself, your inner child. Sag. And willing to fight for yourself. Perhaps you've been too nice, which is why you're coming up without the love, right? Because you let people walk all over you, and now you have to stand in your truth. And you're not being aggressive. You're just standing there with your sword. And if anyone has a problem with this, then they can just go. That's the energy here. And you're being very patient. The patient angel, Sagittarius. And that could be being patient with a child, being patient with rejection, right? This child can be very shy and withdrawn. Also could be spoiled and entitled. This could be a baby who's constantly crying. But you could also be very patient in teaching this child, whether it's your own inner child or your actual child. And again, maybe there's two different children here, very different, or this could be a mother and child as well. Maybe she just had a baby. And the baby's crying and being patient with that. And this could be like a father taking care of the child who's in school while the mother's taking care of a new child, or a child that's crying, or she's feeling rejected. But she's released. Queen of Cups is releasing the Queen of Swords, or released by the Queen of Swords. And that could be Hermit or Virgo energy. And there's that Nine of Pentacles reversed. So this Nine of Pentacles here could be a Virgo that you're challenged by, which could come off as the Queen of Swords. But she could also represent the Queen of Cups. Virgo can be either of these, as well as the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a dependent, and then a father or grandfather offering help, shedding light on the situation. Perhaps this is a parent who's also dependent on their children. This could be multiple children, one sister releasing the other sister from taking care of someone here, or giving them a break. And then here's we have 3 queens right here, and the 3 of swords. Okay, so there's some kind of heartbreak or disappointment between these 3 queens. They're all upright, or maybe they're kind of tag teaming to help each other out because they're stressed, or maybe their father or their mother had a heart attack or something, or going in for a cardiac cath, and so they all have to take turns in helping out the other person, or helping out the children, taking care of them. So some kind of separation here, but all 3 queens are upright. And where's that Queen of Pentacles? Is she out yet? Yeah, she was in the beginning. She's reversed. So again, she could represent this Taurus energy, like I said. But all 3 other queens are upright. So if she's not doing well, the other 3 queens may be, you know, tag teaming to help out with the kids or the parents. And I want to pull one more time for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. It's coming to an end, full circle. Feeling defenseless to the energies coming in, or being attacked or ganged up on, or complete because they can attack you all you want. You don't need an excuse. It's learning to not react to things. Feeling complete, fully out there, marching to the beat of their own drum. If they want to attack me for that, that's their issue, not mine. I don't need an excuse. I'm happy the way I am. And there's Pisces energy there too. Somebody's awakening without a choice. This could be woken up without a choice too, right? If someone's banging down their door. To the injustice of love coming in. A gift from the stars. But may take a lot of hard work. Perhaps dark night of the soul. Or an ending has to occur. A wake-up call, announcements. Perhaps a funeral service here. And then the Knight of Wands comes rushing in, and that can be the Divine Masculine energy coming out in the Bat Cave. But then all of a sudden, Hup 2, rushing back to save the day. After finding bliss here, the worst is over, and realizing they have lots of options here, and that they don't have to stay. They can leave something that's not working out. This also could be disconnect, right? Finding the one, but they might be at a distance. And then here's the night, this is you, Sagittarius, all of a sudden realizing this and rushing back to find the one. And that could be this love energy here. So we're going to pull from the, what's this one called? This one's called the Mythic Oracle. It's all the Greek characters. So let's close up with this card, because your read's definitely going longer. So again, the central energy was all about the slowdown, perhaps a twist of fate, a turn of events. Perhaps you feel like things aren't going your way, but perhaps they're being slowed down for a reason in your favor. And you may feel dumped on right now, or in the dumps, or just overwhelmed. Starting something new. Maybe you just started a new class or went back to school as an adult. You know, and that's never easy. Let's see what's going on here. Sagittarius. You got the 23, which is this year. Eris and the battle. You're ready to battle here. 16 is Hera. Oh. You have to deal with Zeus. 16 is the tower, sudden events. Or that could be a sexual exchange as well. Okay. So the King of Wands may have to deal with Zeus, right? Because Eris is Zeus's wife. Right? That could be dealing with the mother, and he has to deal with his father, perhaps. And there's Scorpio and fire energy there. And then we have the 28 of Eros and desire. And there's the 28, which for me is the Two of Wands, is the Twin Flames card. And perhaps there's no other options. And 24 is the Queen of Wands, Hestia, and home. She'd be maybe mixing it up at home. And then Rhea with protection, which is the 6 of home and family, but also the lovers. And there's the swan and protection. The bottom of the deck here is the 38, which is the Queen of Cups, but it's a masculine energy depicted here, Achilles. So perhaps emotions is your Achilles heel here in the underlying energy, right? You have a very feminine heart, perhaps, right? Sagittarius tend to grow up around a lot of women. They're very comfortable around women because they're always doted on. That's that kind of energy here. So you become that feminine heart because that's what you know. But there's glory here in that Achilles heel. And then we're dealing with the King of Wands, sudden events with Hera or the mother, and then a choice of path or having no options right now regarding desires, needing to take care of the home first perhaps, and just make sure things are protected. This can represent children or daughters here as well that need to be taken care of. We have the 24-6, which is the way 24 is written, which is the Queen of Wands. It's also Omega and enlightenment. Perhaps this is a son and 2 daughters as well. Right? But this could be the emperor too. He could be the emperor and the empress, but it's not Zeus. So it feels like it's not. Maybe she's having an affair. Or this is her son. These also could be the grandchildren here of hers. Okay, so whichever situation it is for you, I am going to read the first one, which is Aries and battle, the 23. Let's see here. Aries. Aries is the son of Zeus and Hera. All right, so it's mother and son. He is the god of war and embodies not only the spirit, but also the blood and the guts of the fight. Often thought of as a kind of a butcher, Aries does not govern the strategy of war, but rather the physical aspect of the fight. All right, he's a real warrior there. Aries is here to remind you that you may need to take a step back to see what is occurring in your life. It's dangerous to immerse yourself in the heat of the battle without a sense of how and why you are there. It's equally dangerous to remain oblivious to the need for battle when you are in danger of losing yourself and your ground. It may be necessary to fight at this time, but you must understand what you are fighting and why in order to choose the most beneficial course of action. Fighting for what you believe to be right is very important, but standing for your truth must be more important than achieving your desired outcome, which is why you're coming up as that 5 of Swords and standing in your truth, right? Not to be walked over. It is very important that you're not fighting just to protect or to nurture an injured ego, as proving you are right or better is not a noble reason to fight. If that is the reason you're fighting, you need to let the injury go and focus on other opportunities in which to invest your energy. Also be careful not to butcher your way through things and the things and people you love. This is not the way to get things done. If passions are running high, it's important not to take out your aggression on those who love and support you. Sometimes when we can't fight what we are really angry at, we take it out on other targets. If you've pulled this card, it's time to fight for yourself, your ground, your loved ones, or your beliefs. But don't fight blindly. You need to understand what is happening and why. Analyze your true motivations, discover what is driving the battle. After examination, if the battle still seems like it's based on your personal truth and integrity, then move forward with calm, strong action and a clear state of mind. And it does feel like you are moving on with the battle here. Okay, Sag, that was a good one. Remember your water, your rest, your joy, your nature. All these things help keep your balance and make you feel your best. And so remember to breathe and rise and be loved. I'll see you guys soon. Have an amazing day. And so it is.